I have no idea what the heck variable valve timing is. I've read and read and read, and it's some type of voodoo witchcraft. Pretty much it's like a little gremlin underneath your car just turning your distributor back and forth, making, I don't know. I don't know how it works, what it does, or even why it's necessary, but it seems like every car nowadays has one on it, which is going to make me want to hold on to my Jeep even that much longer. We don't have this kind of stuff. We have other kind of stuff that breaks all the time, but not this stuff. Stuff I understand. Alright, so my daughter's '08 Pontiac G6. Yeah, I know. Keeps throwing a PO13 code, and it comes up exhaust variable time solenoid. So I never heard of it, don't know what the heck it does. Extensive search on the interwebs says take it out and clean it. It very seldom needs replaced. Make sure you have the proper oil in it. Make sure it's clean oil. So I did all that. Code still comes back. I tried ohming it out and realized that I don't really know too much about what I'm doing, but it ohmed under what they said it should ohm. If I did it right, I don't know. It's more of a guesswork. So I went to O'Reilly's for exhaust variable time solenoid. They have two of them, exhaust and an intake. $40 for one. I went on Amazon to look, $23 for the pair of them. So we're going to try putting this in, see if it works. I'm just going to do the exhaust. And I'm not going to change the intake until I find out, you know, if this was the problem or not. I don't want to change too much at one time. To use this, I just need an 8mm wrench, 10mm wrench, and a pair of pliers. It's easy peasy. And for wrench, I'm using this my kids got me for Christmas. I don't know anything about it, where it came from. I'll try to find it and put a link in the description below. But it's just a 3-way 1/4-inch drive, and you can put your sockets on it. And I keep it loaded up with an 8mm, 10mm, and a 13mm, because that's what I use the most. 13mm I ended up using on something else, and I lost it. No way to sugarcoat it. It's gone. It'll turn up someday, but I've got a bunch of them. I got all kinds of sockets hanging around. I even gave tons away. But anyhow, back to the story. Let's go put this bad boy in. Alright, first thing you want to do is loosen up this. So I'm going to put my 8mm on it. You don't have to take it off, you just have to loosen it up. Take your pliers and take this hose clamp off. And just pull the hose off. Now remove your oil cap. And you grab this cover in the back, give it a tug, and it just folds up. Alright, so here's your variable time solenoids. And how do you know which one's exhaust and which one's intake? Well, you have EXH, which means exhaust, and on this one you have INT, which is for intake. If you're confused at which one's which, they both have different clips on it, so you can't get the wrong one in. See that connector is different than the exhaust connector. How do you get them out? One grimy 10mm nut right down there. First I'm going to try to put an ohm meter on it. Alright, so I have my ohm meter down here. See, when you should zero out. I don't know what it should ohm at, but we're gonna So I'm getting 0.16. Let's see what the new one does. I'm getting a different reading, so I don't know which specs on this. Don't really care. For 20 bucks, I'm gonna throw it in, see what it works. I'm gonna save the old one. One 10mm bolt later. I see the nut is incorporated into this. So it just stays in, you don't have to take it out. You just loosen it up. I guess before we get too far, we'll make sure our connection works or fits. And it does. Now to remove it, you just gently pull. Get some pliers on it. I'm grabbing it by the body, not by the plastic. Just a little tug, and out it comes. No bueno. Wasn't ready for that. I have to do one that already has the seal on it. It looks about it. Let's give it a whirl. There we go. Gonna get a rag and clean up some of that oil that dripped out. If you do it with the engine cold, you won't have that little oil drip like I had, but it's not bad. Alright, so it cleared the code out and started it up, and the code didn't come back. The past few times it came on right away when the car started up, so I think that got it. We'll see. I'm sure it hurts. Well, I'm sure it hurts fuel economy, but my daughter's been driving it for a week with the check engine light on like that, and she hasn't noticed any performance issues or anything related to that. She's got all other kind of issues. Yeah, daddy issues. I'm going to leave a link in the description of where I got the part, and if I can find any information on this handy dandy wrench, do that too. Like what you see, hit the thumbs up. Don't like what you see, just keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. Leave a comment down below if you got anything to say, anything to add, anything I missed. Got some time to kill, check out this video. Got some more time to kill, check out that video. I'm getting tired of saying that. I got to come up with a new shtick. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell so I can annoy you with all this awesome content. You got 10 minutes to kill, check out my podcast. I'll probably maybe put a link to it here instead of a video, who knows. It's called 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast. It's for the off-roader with the short attention span. Because 10 minutes is about a week is about all I have. Well, it's not even a week. I post one every other week. Maybe I'll hit a week someday. I don't know. Alright, till next time. Thanks for watching. Out. That never works for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.